Racetrack. Here's a short story about a race car driver who discovers that the race he is trying to win exists only in his mind. Marco lived for the racetrack. Every weekend he drove faster than before, yet no victory ever felt like enough. Even when Marco crossed the finish line first, a voice inside him whispered, "You should have been faster." One morning, Marco arrived at the track and found no other drivers. The grandstands were empty. The starting lights were dark. Still, Marco climbed into his car. "I must win," he said. He raced around the track alone, gripping the wheel and pushing the engine harder. After many laps, an old mechanic waved a red flag. Marco stopped angrily. "Why did you interrupt my race?" The mechanic looked around the empty track. "What race?" Marco pointed toward the finish line. "The race to prove that I am good enough." The mechanic laughed gently. "That finish line does not exist." The words landed like a truth bomb. Marco sat silently. All his life he had been racing against imagined opponents, imagined judgments, and an imagined version of himself who was always one lap ahead. He stepped out of the car. Without the roar of the engine, he could hear the wind moving across the track. "Then what am I supposed to do?" Marco asked. "Drive because you love driving," said the mechanic, "not because you are trying to become worthy." This time he drove slowly. He felt every curve. He noticed the sunlight on the pavement. He laughed as the wind rushed through the open window. The track had not changed, but the race was over, and for the first time, Marco was free enough to enjoy the ride. May we sing, rest, and dance our way home together.